Hey, good morning, everybody. It's April. Trying to get in the door here. So how you guys doing? Everybody making it through? I don't want this to be a somber, depressing video, because we have a lot of opportunities still, but we're very limited in what we can do. So, and every time I touch a door handle, I have to deal with washing my hands and decontaminating everything. I wanted to show you guys kind of what we're doing here, but I think all of our tools they must be in the trailers and stuff. So anyway, what we've been doing I'll show you. we got a pile of tools here. Take a look. I'll show you guys this and show you what we're doing here. So as you can see, this rake and the shovel here, and that gas can, and all of our 2-cycle equipment, everything is marked with a color, and every person gets their own tools. And at the end of the day, they have to wipe them down, and they are only allowed to use those tools. So we set up a whole bunch of equipment with various colors of duct tape. It was easy. You guys can do that. And then each person has their own equipment, their own tools. So it helps with the COVID-19 deal that we're dealing with. So I thought I'd show a couple of things that we're doing with that today, because we are working, but we are only able to do certain tasks. So we have to be super vigilant. There's a lot of things that we can't do right now because of this whole COVID virus thing that's going on, but we can do some stuff. So we are doing what we can do and what we're allowed to do, and everything else is on hold. We're doing no enhancements, no plantings, no work that is deemed unessential. So we're basically trying to clean up sites that are essential, like apartment complexes, nursing homes, things like that. We are allowed to mow lawns, but we have to do it with social distancing in mind. Each guy has to be 6 feet apart. We have to limit the amount of people in each truck. So it has made an already tough job even more difficult. So as you all know, you guys do this, so I'm preaching the choir here, but at the end of the day, we are, this is one situation where, it's unprecedented territory, and we've got quite a bit of work to do, and I don't know how much of it we're going to actually get done this spring. It really depends. I'll show you a few other things here. We had some special soap brought in that's super antibacterial for the guys to wash up at the end of the day. So we got that going on. This guy over here has got yellow. So some of the work we're allowed to do in Ohio is like tree work. So if a tree falls down, so we did this yesterday. We had some serious windstorms here, so we got a couple of trees that just came down that needed to be cut up. So that's good work for a pandemic, I guess, if you want to call it that. So we've got some of that to do today. You can even see we had a tree come down here on our property right there. So we got to cut that one up. We thought maybe we could take care of it and get it standing back up, and I don't think so. So, we're... See Chris? Chris back there. What's up, man? Oh, COVID. He's nuts. I love Chris. He's great. They are fertilizer guys. So they do that, and we do everything else. So Anyway, Jeff, got any words of wisdom for the Scapers cruise? How you guys doing?
We're doing all right. We're doing what we can. So I think the best thing is we know we're going to get through it. We just got to keep working every day to do our best to make sure our guys are safe and our team's safe, our employees, customers, everybody's doing the right thing to protect us so we can keep working. And once we get through it, we'll rock on.
And that's what I say. So yeah, we're all trying to deal with it in our own way. That's all we could do. So thanks, Jeff. Anyway, I have some running around to do, so we're going to do some of that. And you can see I've got cleaning supplies here. I've got more cleaning supplies here. What I've been doing is getting a new, like a shop. Yeah? Hang on. I got sidetracked. Anyways, so yeah, we're everybody gets a new clean towel to wipe down their equipment with. We have a solution that we got that will kill viruses and germs, and it's kind of an industrial type stuff. So this, and that works. We just dilute it with water. Everybody's got spray bottles. Everybody's got their spray bottles marked. So, you know, such is life. Here's all the tape we used. So I got these, I got these, I got this, other stuff in the shop. So welcome to the new normal of running a company during a pandemic. All right, so hey, I'm heading out to a new job so we can get some basic work done and start our first cut over there. Get a little bit of cleanup done. It's about all we can do. So I'm heading out there. I'm going to meet one of the crews out there that I'm going to head over to another job that we're doing just some cleanup work on, and trying to get as much done as we possibly can during this time. So we'll see you there. All right, hey, like I told you guys, we got a couple new jobs this year, more than a couple, and I had to stop out to this one to review a few things with a couple of the guys that are working out here, and I thought I'd show you guys what we have, give you an idea. It's a relatively large association with common area, and then there are cluster homes, and I want to say there's probably over 100, maybe more, cluster homes in this area that we were going to maintain, as well as the common area. So I'll flip the camera and show you guys. So if you look ahead here, we're going to have everything down there, and then going down this street, we're pretty much going to maintain all of these condos. They're pretty rough too. I mean, you know, we've got a lot to do here to get it up to snuff. There's some building debris, and because some of them are relatively new, and you know, each individual area has its own. This is an older section, but as we go down the street here, they're getting newer. So we are going to be doing everything from mowing, spring cleanup, fall cleanup, mulching, shrub trimming here, fertilization, the whole nine at this particular property. And so now it goes down this street here. And there are a lot of cars because everybody's home because of this COVID thing. So this is going to be a challenge to cut these front lawns, as you can see, and they are rough. Like, the fertilization needs to be brought up to par here because we're just not, you know, I'm going to go over here because I don't want to get people's plates and stuff. So yeah, we have quite a bit of work to do here. And there's a whole nother section. Well, there's two more sections here that are that are pretty big like this, where there's other cluster homes that will be taken care of. So taking a look around here, if we take a walk through the backyards, you can see behind me there's a mound that runs the whole length of what I just drove. So that's a pretty big area that needs to be done. So, you know, we've got our work cut out for us here, and I like these kind of properties. They're nice and big, you know, they're challenged to bid. And at some point, you know, maybe I'll do a whole how to bid a property like this, because, you know, this is one of the larger ones. So, you know, there's quite a bit that goes into the bidding process when you're doing a property like this. You know, each individual home has mulch, each individual home has shrubs. You know, we have lawns to cut, and there was a lot of not boundaries, but a lot of obstacles. Like if you take a look right here, for example, I mean, that's just a nightmare to cut around. So I have to get a hold of property management company and tell them we've got to get rid of some of this stuff, because we're going to get our mowers blades caught. I mean, you can see this right here. You know, that's not a good thing. So I'm going to show you a couple of the other sections here of this place, and we'll go from there. All right, if you look to the left here, I have to drive it. I can't walk this whole thing. But basically, this whole mound here, all the way down the street, we have to maintain that and mow the whole thing. It's a pretty substantial mound that has to be done. Grass isn't too long today, but I'm going to have the guys take care of it anyway, because we need to get on this stuff. I mean, it is spring, and I got to make a turn, so I'm going to stop here filming. And once you get into the neighborhood, this is the other cluster association that we have right here that we maintain. This is one of our trucks here. Hey guys, our mowers. Anyway, this whole street here also is part of the contract. Fronts, backs, mulch, shrubs, bed edging, the whole nine. Everything down that street. There's a little lake back there, and then it just works its way down here. And fortunately, I don't remember how many homes are in here, but like I said, it's over 100. It might be like, I don't know, 150 or something like that. These are individual lifestyle units, and then there are the ones in the back that I showed you before. Those are more townhome type. They're connected. These are not connected. These are more individual homes, but we do all the mowing and everything here. So that gives you an idea of one of our larger HOA subdivisions that we maintain, and we have several of these that we take care of. And so now I'm going to head to check on one of my cleanup crews at one of our other new jobs. They may bring you guys along, take a look at it. You know, if nothing else, during this whole COVID thing, at least I can give you an idea of some of the stuff that we're doing, and, you know, at some point help you guys with maybe bidding some of these types of properties if you're interested in that. You know, there's a good way to do it. There's a systemized way of doing it, but it does take time. You know, it takes time. So how are you guys doing right now? You know, could you leave some comments below, please? Let me know how you guys are doing. I really want to know how everybody's doing out there with this whole, lockdown that we're on. Are you able to work? Is your state allowing you to work? You know, what can you do? What can't you do? What are some of the things that you've been doing that maybe you can share with other people in your comments to help us all out? You know, because I haven't thought of everything. I mean, I spent a lot of time on webinars and, between my local association and the National Association of Landscape Professionals, trying to learn as much as I can as to what to do with my crews and with my company during this tough time. So if you guys have some comments and some ideas, and let us know what you're doing and how you're doing it, I'd really appreciate it. You know, it would really be nice to see what everybody else is doing out there. So I'm gonna head to the next place. We'll see you there. All right, I am at another one of our new properties here. We got a couple guys working, cleaning up, social distancing all the way. Give you an idea here of what we got. It's our first time on this property, and it's an apartment complex. So we're just finishing up, or just starting our cleanup work. You can hear the blowers over there, but you know, this place needs a lot of work too. And again, you know, we're only able to do so much, but you know, it is April, and we're gonna get done what we can get done, what we're allowed to do. And I hope you guys are all able to do the same thing, you know, out there doing whatever you can do. We've had got some limbs down and things like that around here that need to be taken care of, but you know, otherwise, give you an idea a little bit what we got here. It's a nice property. It's, you know, it'll be great once we get rolling here, but that remains to be seen as far as getting things running, up and running. But anyway, not sure if I'm going to be back here because I got to go back and do some office work. So I hope you guys are doing great, or at least as good as you can in this situation. And just remember, keep your head up. We're going to get through this, and everything's going to be, you know, brighter on the other side. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please hit subscribe. You know, subscribe to my channel. Ask me some questions. I'm still going to do some 5 on Friday videos, so go ahead and ask me some questions in the comments below. And you know, stay strong out there. We'll make it, man. Thanks for watching.